The horror videos you are about to watch now you have probably never seen before, since they were sent by my audience. From a strange headless entity that from one second to the next begins to be covered with blood in the most mysterious way you can imagine. Poltergeist phenomena that could serve as true proof that the paranormal exists, to a paranormal event captured live on video. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present Ghost Caught Live and Direct, the 5 scariest videos in the world. Number 7. There are many who suggest that sometimes it is enough just to go for a walk at night to find yourself face to face with situations that not even in the wildest of your dreams did you imagine could exist. Situations that are as strange as the footage that starts off this video. You see, this clip was sent by Sergio. He says it was his friend who shared this recording with him. He was playing video games until late, when out of the corner of his eye he saw a silhouette that behaved strangely. When he looked at it, he noticed that it was a person. Still, he began to record because his eyes saw the same thing as what his camera captured. The person seemed to have no head. Watch the video carefully. Some sort of deformed being is observed that at times seems to wobble without having a defined course. Although it may well be drunk, Sergio says that his friend saw him without a head. Do you see his head anywhere? What do you say? Does it have a head or not? Maybe the branches cover it, right? Could that be a possibility? Perhaps another strange event occurs here from one moment to the next. His chest seems to turn red. In fact, at one point, this being stops completely, clearly revealing this strange occurrence. Is it really a person? Or do you think we are in the presence of something else? Could it be the spirit of someone who was the victim of a horrible murder? Comment below. Number 6. For Joaquin, a faithful subscriber to the channel, what you will see next is the most disturbing situation he has experienced in his entire life. He comments that as a security guard, he is in charge of guarding a building that functions as student housing, a place that welcomes students from rural areas who stay during the week to go to class. However, Joaquin says that on weekends this place remains empty, since they return home to spend the weekend with their families. More than enough reason to be extremely shocked when on Saturday morning, his camera captures this during his routine round. Despite the incredible sequence, Joaquin first thought that it was a prank from one of the students who did not leave that weekend. But this is impossible, since those who stay there are high schoolers, and the hand that can be seen seems to be that of a small child. However, that is not the only thing. It turns out that afterward, showing this recording to the other officials, one of them assured him that this establishment used to function as an orphanage that housed homeless children. He tells us that for this reason, he believes he has witnessed a paranormal encounter. What do you think of this footage? Leave your opinion in the comment section. Number 5. Luis Jimenez Ramirez, a regular subscriber to the channel, says that he and his colleagues are afraid of what has been happening lately in their workplace. It is a storage company where some have witnessed absolutely inexplicable things. Falling packages, noises in the early hours of the morning, and other unexplainable things. Events that were not possible to capture on camera until one night, one of them came across this. Our subscriber mentions that his colleague heard noises as if an operator had been working at night. However, upon arrival, absolutely no one was there. At that moment, he takes out his camera to record this troubling moment. How does that equipment manage to move by itself? Although when paying close attention to the video, I noticed something that Luis apparently did not. A small statue of an elf here, which I think moves almost at the same time as the equipment. Do you notice it too? Or are my eyes playing tricks on me? Luis says that this is one of the incidents added to what he assures is a long list of occurrences that neither he nor his colleague can explain. Without a doubt, a situation that gives a lot to think about. Number 4. If you have traveled down the roads and highways in Chile, you have surely come across grottos and shrines from time to time that remind us of those who unfortunately died on that spot. It is very common in this country to put small and humble monuments exactly in the place where a person lost their life. Shrines keep alive the memory of those who have already left as fatal victims of traffic accidents. However, among all these structures assembled on the side of the road, there is a specific one in which it is said that it's possible to see the silhouette of someone standing. A shrine that honors the fateful accident of a newly married couple. Years ago, a newly married couple lost their lives on the road that you now see on the screen, just an hour after leaving the church. A sad story that circulated practically like a legend. This story traveled from mouth to mouth among the truckers until one night, one of them, who was just driving through the area, captured with his camera the troubling sequence that you will see below. A sequence that was sent to us firsthand. Antonio Rui was performing his rounds as a security guard when what you are about to see happened. For him, it was so striking, so terrifying, so inexplicable that he downloaded the video from the security cameras, analyzed it better among family and friends, to find an explanation. The video that you're about to see is recent. For me, it represents the first paranormal recording of a spectrum trapped in a loop. Without further ado, look at the video. You do know what I mean by saying a spectrum caught in a loop, right? For those who study the paranormal, there is a theory that sometimes spirits that suddenly pass away get caught in a kind of loop, a state from which they cannot escape and must relive the moment of their death over and over again. That's what seems to be happening here. This video is not rewound. It's one recording, captured in real time. It seems to be something that kicks up dust while walking until it gets lost behind the tree. Then, it does it again, sometimes with less force, other times with more force. Watch how it incorporates itself, how it appears out of nowhere. This is not a bug, nor is this a camera error. Something was there. What does your denial say? CGI? No. This video is not edited. It is completely real. Many thanks to Antonio Rui for sending me such impressive footage. Number 2. The following are 2 videos captured in Japan, clips that have as a common denominator the fact that their protagonists never found out how close they were to a highly disturbing phenomenon. The first of them was captured in a live broadcast by a newscast. The reporter you see on the screen was giving the latest background on a horrible crime when suddenly the camera records the following. Observe. Above his left shoulder is the presence of a hand that seems to be helping with some technical problem. However, if you look closely, at no time can anyone be seen behind him in the image. He's always alone. But obviously this must be a perspective error. And that's why I'm not just showing you this one. I have found another recording in my email that turns out to be much more interesting. What you're about to watch was also captured live, but the difference is that this happened at a concert and was recorded by one of the fans. The young man you see in the image from one moment to the next is involved in a situation that to everyone watching the screen at that time was utterly startling. Pay attention. As in the first recording, again we see the presence of a strange hand that seems to go completely unnoticed by him. Although at first you might think that it was someone from the technical staff or a dancer, but everyone who attended this assured that no one was ever behind him. If you look closely, whether there was someone behind him, it should have been clearly seen, right? How can a person hide so well without any part of his body being visible? And all of this happened by accident? Look at all the movements that the boy makes, and the supposed person behind him is never seen. Many believe that this image is the result of a paranormal manifestation. These images have gone viral in the country of the rising sun, and their explanation is completely unknown. Number 1. From Piura, Peru, Milagros Miñan, a faithful subscriber to the channel, was in charge of sending me disturbing footage recorded by her uncle, who works at the city's airbase. It was one of the security cameras installed in the enclosure that captured what you will see next. Observe.
Ya apareció esta cosa blanca, sácala, huevón.
Es un fantasma, ¿no?
Huevón, mira, y cojea el huevón, ¿ah? Y se desaparece en la pared, ahí se va a meter a la pared. Y plum, se desapareció. ¿Listo?
This audio denotes the surprise of Milagro's uncle, who, as you can see, cannot believe what you just saw. Because although in the first instance, a person in white is observed walking through the area, everything changes when it unexpectedly goes into the wall, completely disappearing from the image. The man in fact says that the being limps.
Y cojea el huevón, ¿ah? Y se desaparece en la pared, ahí se va a meter a la pared. Y plum, se desapareció. ¿Listo?
A surprising and disturbing situation that, according to our subscriber, keeps the entire staff working at the facility concerned. What do you think of this and the previous recordings? Leave your opinions in the comment box, because this video has already come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.